For this weekend, we came down. We currently have two projects that we're working on. One is the an equal opportunities bill education campaign, as well as an inclusive prevention promotion project, which speaks to violence, gender-based violence, intimate partner violence. So for this weekend, we've
when
been
you
here with
say
those.
gender-based violence, can you break that down for us in a little more detail?
Well, gender-based violence basically is any form of violence, any situation where a person has more power over another and they use it negatively, basically. With the Equal Opportunities Bill, we believe that last year when the bill was introduced, it did not have as much time as it needed for education to come about with it, to garner the support of the country where it concerns pushing the bill. And so for this year, we have actually taken on the position of going into the different communities where you have smaller settings, especially with the COVID regulations, keeping those in mind, to be in smaller settings in the community to bring that education to persons of the bill in a simple term, the regular layman's term,
right,
the language that people understand, and give them the opportunity to be able to ask the questions regarding the bill so that when the bill gets tabled once again, there can be the push to support or reject, but from an informed position.
Okay, so the bill, the last time it was taken to the House, right, it was not passed.
No.
It was not passed, and you feel like the reason why it did not pass was because there was not enough education.
Yes.
People did not understand exactly what was going on.
A lot of persons, for the most part, thought that it was an LGBT bill being pushed, which it was not. It has 19 characteristics, which speaks to every sector of our community, the country. And so removing any part of that means that you are taking away a bracket of persons which make up this country.
Okay, yeah. All right, and that's why it came off as pushing the LGBT, but
Yes.
it's more than LGBT.
It is more. It is a bill that's going to be the most comprehensive bill to date. It's something that within our laws, there's nothing that speaks to, for example, where it concerns your sex, whether you are male or female.
Yeah.
There's not a bill, a law that speaks to a person with diverse abilities, that speaks to if you are an orphan, that speaks to if you are pregnant or maternity. And when I say this, I don't mean that we have the Labor Act, because our Labor Act really needs to be revised. There's a lot of gaps in there, and it does not accommodate for a lot of things that provide the opportunity for injustices to be caused to persons.
Okay, so all this would be included in the bill.
In the bill, yes.
You said 19?
Yes, there are 19 characteristics.
19 characteristics.
18 that are listed, and the 19th one says any other status, meaning because time evolves, that something may come along that we did not look at this point in time that would need to be addressed in the bill. Okay. So it provides that provision as well if something else needs to be added.
So how did your meeting go this weekend? Who did you meet? Are there like groups that you met with over the weekend here?
For this weekend, we partnered with the Toledo Maya Women's Council, and we had a very good turnout from them. And we were able to speak to persons that were young and older, so that we're not doing children, but we had the opportunity to speak to a cross sector of persons in terms of their age and give them the opportunity to ask the questions that they wanted to know, to see how, if I support this bill, how does it benefit me? How does it benefit somebody that I know or a member of my family?
So when do you expect that the bill will go before the House again?
We are expecting that at least by November of this year that it would be tabled once again.
Oh, really? That's pretty close.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're busy
we're
going
crossing
around the
our
country.
fingers, hoping that yes, by at least November of this year, that it gets tabled once again.
One of the things that really, the last time before the bill went to the House, if I could remember right, that Toledo was able to bring out a lot of this church people to say, like a lot of they have a pastor association. Have you tried to meet with the pastor association?
I have the intention of meeting the with some of the churches so that we can have a sit down and we can go through the bill thoroughly. If, for example, that is the reason why they take the position that they take, not an informed position.
Yeah.
But I do have it lined up that I'm able to speak to hopefully the Council of Churches. I know that they don't represent every denomination, but they're a body and they're a body that has a voice. We would like to speak with them so that we could know from our discussions that what is it exactly that is wrong with the bill? Is it just maybe some wording? Is it just maybe minor things that a dot, a comma that needs to be edited? What is it exactly that's wrong with the bill? Because in terms of the 19 characteristics, as I said, if you remove one, I am telling you, Will, you are not important.
Okay. Yeah.
You should not be included.
Yeah.
And that should never be our intention.
It's
It's
everybody.
supposed to be comprehensive
Okay.
and looking out for every single citizen of this country.
So if we have a group out there that would like a consultation, like to learn more, how do they reach you?
Well, they can get in touch with me. We have our Facebook page, PETAL Belize, as well as they can reach out to me. Our number 607-8428. They can also send us an email at petalbze@gmail.com, all lowercase letters, and we can definitely discuss having a consultation session with a community of persons.